Good morning. Happy Friday. We have almost made it through a whole week of learning and working from home. I miss you guys, but I've seen some really great work already, and I hope you're having fun with your families. I'm going to go over today's assignments, which are a lot shorter today, so hopefully you'll have either some time to catch up or some time to relax and play before the weekend. So I'm going to start by reminding you of our character target. That's at the top. Today is the last day to complete that, and that one is using iMessages to express your feelings. Remember, tell your family, or families tell me, ways that you noticed your student using iMessages. So saying, I feel blank, and why they feel that way. I've gotten a few responses already, but I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's. For our phonics work today, we are going to do some more cutting and pasting because that was just so much fun yesterday. So our learning target is I can read sentences with sight words and words with digraphs. I can read sentences with sight words and with digraphs. So hopefully you've been practicing your sight words all week, and we've been practicing our digraphs all week so that you can do a really great job on this. So you're going to look for the page that says read and match. And this is on the back side of one of your writing assignments from yesterday. You're going to write your name as always, and then the directions say, read the sentences, cut and paste them to the matching picture. So you can look at the pictures to get an idea for what's happening in them, but then you want to focus on the sentences. And this isn't required, but something that I showed you guys earlier in the week that helps when we're reading sentences is to circle the sight words and underline words with digraphs. So I might circle the, is, the, maybe you know the word by. If not, I just let you know what that word was. And then if there's any words with digraphs, you can underline them. If not, that's okay. Those are just words that you're going to tap out. So let's read it. The gum. The gum is by the bag. The gum is by the bag. So then I'm going to look for a picture that looks like it shows that. Looks like it shows the gum is by the bag. Oh, looks like that one. I'm going to cut this out along the lines just like we practiced yesterday, just along the lines. And then I'm going to glue it onto the picture that it matches. Remember, if you don't have glue at home, like me, you can just place it on there and leave it flat on the table and take a picture of it. Or you can tape it on or whatever you've got at home. If you finish and you want to color the pictures, that's fine too. All right. For our reading and writing assignment today, the assignment is a little bit different than what we've been working on all week. So in the read aloud today, you heard me read 2 pages that we've already read about already. We were reading about the types of fruits and nuts that people and animals eat from the trees. Today we're just actually taking notes. And the notes are not our writing assignment. They're something to help us with our writing assignment that we're going to do later. So this is what it looks like. It says people, trees, and fruit, small group notes. The reason why it says small group and partner A and partner B is because this was originally supposed to be a partner work project in school. Since we're not in school, we're just going to be working on this on our own. But when you guys take pictures of these and finish them, I'll be able to see the whole class's work, and I'll be able to put it together in a chart for all of us to see. So the learning target is I can research ways people and animals depend on trees. Remember, research means find out. So I can find out ways people and animals depend on trees. Now, we've been working on this all week. And again, today we focus specifically on the ways that people and animals depend on trees for food. So what you're going to do today is you're going to write your name and the date. And you actually have a little more choice and freedom in this assignment today. You can decide how you want to take notes. So you only need to work on the partner A box since it's just one of you. If you want to make 2 different ways people and animals depend on trees for food, you can work on both boxes, but you just have to do the top box. And you're going to have a choice. You can either draw some sort of artistic representation, some artsy way to show how animals or people depend on trees for food, or you can write a sentence. So I'm going to show you both ways, and you can decide which way is best for you. So, and you're thinking about ways that people or animals get fruit, nuts, or seeds from trees. So I'm going to look back at the story and think about how people and animals get fruit, nuts, or seeds from trees. I think I want to write about, I'll start with the people one. I'm going to draw a fruit that I like to eat from trees the most. I know, I love to eat apples. My students, you know, you've seen me many times with apples in my lunchbox. So I'm going to draw a picture of myself, and I'm going to draw a picture of an apple. Now you can get super creative with this. If you have art supplies at home, if you want to, any way that you want to show this. If you want to make a drawing, if you want to paint, if you want to make a collage, whatever works for you, as long as it fits in this box. And then if you did a drawing, I'm going to ask that you also add a label. And a label is those little words that we saw next to the pictures in our story. So a label, I might add the word apple. Now, apple is not a word on our word wall, and it's not one of these words, and it's not a sight word. So that's a word that you're going to have to sound out. Apple. 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 So I did my best. And remember, these are just notes, so it doesn't have to look perfect. This is just something that we're going to gather together as a crew so we can see all the things we learned about how people and animals depend on trees. If you aren't really so much into art, but you love writing and you want to write about a way that people or animals depend on trees for food, you can choose instead to write. Remember, you only need to do one box. I'm going to show you how to write a sentence in the partner B box, but remember, you only have to do one. I might think back to, I remember there were some animals in the story that liked to eat nuts from trees. Oh, I remember. The squirrels like to eat the acorns, and acorns are a type of seed or nut. I also know that birds like to eat seeds too. Maybe I'll write about birds instead, because there's been a lot of birds outside my window. So birds eat seeds from trees. So birds, bird, and that's a word I'm sounding out. Birds eat seeds. I can look on my word wall and find the word seeds. And this was something that Miss O'Donnell sent to you. If you need it again, feel free to let me know. Birds eat seeds from trees. And make sure to put a period. If you want to add a drawing with that, you can. Remember, this is really up to you how you want to express yourself in what you learned today. So I'm looking forward to all the creative ideas that you guys come up with to show how animals and people depend on trees for food. So those are the only 2 assignments today in addition to the character. Make sure you take a picture of both your skills work and your tree work, especially because we're going to put these together to make a whole group chart of what we learned. Math today, there's no assignment because I wanted to give you, just like yesterday, a little more time to catch up on some assignments before we start something new next week. If you are looking for more ways to practice from what I've already sent you, let me know and I will message you or come up with some more ideas to help you practice. That's it for this week. I am looking forward to all of the great work that I see from you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!